Manchester United are growing increasingly confident of securing Brighton midfielder Carlos Baleba in the summer window. The Red Devils plan to restructure their midfield and hire a permanent head coach at the end of the season. Sign up for the Man United newsletter. Thank you. Manchester United are set to move for Brighton midfielder Carlos Baleba during the summer window. Credit. Getty. United are unlikely to reinforce their squad in the January window under interim gaffer Michael Carrick, who will be in the dugout for the club's final 17 games of the campaign. Before Ineos arrived, United chose not to bring in any signings when Gunnar Solskjaer and Ralf Rangnick held caretaker titles in the 2019 and 2022 winter windows. But, according to well-placed sources, United are becoming more optimistic about prising Baleba away from the Amex in the summer. The 22-year-old central midfielder is tied to Brighton until 2028, but his stock has dropped since United's interest surfaced last year. Read more. Man Utd. Baleba has been subbed off at half-time on 7 occasions this season, including 4 times by Brighton manager Fabian Herzler and 3 times with his national team. The Seagulls knocked down United's enquiry last summer, and Deputy Chairman Paul Barber has recently insisted there are no immediate plans to sell Baleba. Baleba was valued at £80 million, £100 million in August 2025, and United did not put forward an official bid, having already spent over £200 million on Bryan Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha and Benjamin Sesko. He is another example of Brighton's impressive scouting system, signed as a replacement for British record transfer Moises Caicedo, who, in turn, took the place of Yves Bissouma after a big money move to Tottenham. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. This is a tried and tested formula for Brighton, as they've lost key players in the past, such as Alexis Mac Allister to Liverpool, only for others to step up and fill in. United are prepared to bring in more than one midfielder in the summer, with 3 other Prem stars shortlisted. The club are interested in Nottingham Forest general Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace and Alex Scott at Bournemouth. United captain Bruno Fernandes will reassess his future after the 2026 World Cup, when he will have 1 year left on his contract. The 31-year-old admitted recently he was hurt by the knowledge United were willing to sell him, and said he felt senior officials lacked the courage to go through with it. Fernandes met one of Ruben Amorim's coaches, Carlos Fernandes, in the wake of Amorim's sacking last week, heightening fears for some that the Portugal star might be looking for an exit route. Baleba's stats last season. Casemiro, who turns 34 in February, is out of contract at the end of the season, and it remains probable that he will be released. Academy graduate Kobbie Mainoo and former PSG star Manuel Ugarte also face uncertain futures. Casemiro and Ugarte are the only 2 central midfielders that United have bought in the past 7 years. Club chiefs Omar Berrada and Jason Wilcox clashed with former head coach Amorim over transfers before he was dismissed on January 5. Recommended stories. Carrick, who was axed by Middlesbrough last July, is now tasked with securing Champions League football during his brief stint in charge. Baleba has returned to Brighton after Cameroon were knocked out of AFCON after a quarter-final defeat to Egypt, meaning Mbeumo is available for the Manchester derby.